Hey guys, this is Martin here. I realize a video like this is kind of long overdue. I haven't really talked to you guys face to face in over a year now. I wasn't really sure when I wanted to make this video, but I woke up today, thought I was looking kind of cute, so thought I'd film it today. Now, unfortunately, I do have to start this video with some bad news. Bad news if you're a hater, and that is I am going to be working on a lot more stuff and releasing a lot more stuff on YouTube. Y'all are going to see more of me now, which I'm sure after hearing that, the haters are probably crashing out. The fans are probably rolling around in their bed, kicking their feet up, giggling and blushing. So I thought I'd take this time to go into some more specifics on what I'm working on, and mostly because I'm actually really excited to talk about all this stuff. So let's get right into it. So I'm sure y'all have already seen Wonderwall Guy, which was the film that I directed with Tommy. It's on Tommy's channel if y'all have not seen it already. Y'all should definitely check it out. Over the course of this year, I've actually worked on 3 other films with him, those being Amnesiac, Collectomaniac, and My Roommate is a Vampire. All those are very good. I'd highly recommend checking those out. And speaking of Wonderwall Guy, I'm actually working on a documentary about the production for that film, which I think had a lot going on that I think it really deserves to be documented in such a high quality fashion. I've actually conducted a lot of interviews already. I think about 15 if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to check my list. I'll probably put like a text box somewhere. I will say this video might take a little while to actually finally materialize just because the interviews are only one section of this probably very long production in itself, because I do have to kind of come up with a narrative for the production. I'll for sure keep y'all updated once I make more meaningful progress, so definitely be on the lookout for that. Now to SideQuest, which is by far the biggest production I've done in my entire career. I'm sure y'all have seen the pilot already, which is on DC's channel for those who haven't. Firstly, we're going to be releasing a more polished, remastered version of the pilot, which will bring it more in line with the next few episodes, which, speaking of which, we filmed over the course of the summer, 14 shooting days, and oh my gosh, I'm really excited to actually release that for y'all because I am incredibly happy with the work that we've done. Right now, it's in the post-production phase. We're just getting started on that part. There's gonna be a lot of really crazy special effects that will be added in that phase, so it will take a little while for all that to come together. I expect it'll probably be released sometime in December if I had to guess, but don't quote me on that. Again, more updates as time goes on, so like I said, stay tuned. We're so excited to release this. I'm excited, DC's excited, Tom is excited, everyone involved with it is excited, and yeah, just, oh my gosh, so excited for it. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about in this video is something that I've teased for a really long time. I've gotten a lot of questions about it over the years since the release of the first 64 disk drive video, and that is the 64 disk drive part 2. I've gotten a lot of questions about it, where's part 2, when is it coming out? It's been over 3 years, and I think it's time that I be brutally honest with y'all, and I just come clean on this and say something that's been long overdue. I don't think it's going to happen. My drive to make this video has been pretty much down the drain for the past couple of years, especially since I feel like I just have better things to work on that I'm more passionate about in this stage of my life, which is what I would say if I was a total freaking wuss, which I'm not, so I'll let y'all interpret that however you want. And that's pretty much all I have to talk about today. There are some other things I'm working on as well, but the reason why I'm not saying much about those is really because they're in a pretty early stage of production right now, and I don't want to make any really early promises because I feel like I've learned my lesson on that over the past few years on YouTube, not to announce things too early, otherwise there's always a chance they might fall through, they might not materialize, they might take a really long time to come out, and then suddenly everyone's breathing down your neck like, oh, when is this coming out? Which really can't blame them, kind of on me. So it is what it is. But again, as always, I will keep y'all updated on those. I'll announce those when they're ready. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. So with all that being said, this has been Martin McGowan. And until then, peace. All right, that's good.